Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome to Iowa Speedway. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Recorded version of this broadcast at youtube.com/John Theodore. Thank you very much for tuning in. Looks like I'm going to be starting fourth. There might be a couple more who pop up. I mean, if Chris, Andrew, or Nick qualifies, well, Nick just qualified lower than me. But looks like I'll be 4th to 6th range, somewhere in there. So not too shabby. And the number 7, Tech Rescue St. Louis Ford Fusion. Hope to have a good race for you guys here tonight. And, you know, getting ready for the Podium Esports Elite Series Gold Division race in this car at Iowa tomorrow night. So if you are watching this on YouTube, this video comes out Friday morning. The race is Thursday night, so the race will have already happened. So you might be watching this video and already know whether or not the practice paid off and how well. I don't. Does that mean that you have future knowledge? Anyway. Get on grid. I did qualify 4th. It's a pretty good starting spot, so I'm happy with that. Good luck, everybody. We're going to go ahead and do what has become the tradition on this channel.
Good luck, drivers.
Which is in the place where the national anthem would normally sit at the beginning of a race. We are going to recite the pledge. What pledge, you ask? Why, that would be the anykey.org. Good luck, have fun. GLHF, pledge. So here we go. I pledge to be a good sport whether I win or lose. To remember that people online are still people, and I need to do a better job of remembering that on Facebook. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. To know that my actions and words can have real impact. To speak up against hate speech, harassment, abuse, and assault of any kind. To show integrity as a player by respecting the rules, appreciating good opponents, and being a good teammate. To stop, listen, and reassess if I'm told that my words or actions have been harmful, and to respect the sincere opinions of others even if they are different from my own. Anykey.org/take the pledge. Alright, so bets are open, guys. You can see the regulars here who know how this stuff works. Putting it in, we got a couple, man, you see, listen, so context. I never qualify well. I'm a terrible qualifier. So I qualify 4th, and half the bets are win. So we'll see. I'll try not to let you guys down. I would love to get a win at Iowa. So in case it isn't obvious, Rusty Wallace was my favorite race car driver growing up as a kid, and he played a major role in designing the Iowa Speedway. So getting a win at Iowa would be fantastic. Look, Spike, we all got our own style, man. Wheel Skeets betting top 5. See, top 5 is probably the safer bet. Wins a bit of a reach. I'm not going to say that it's impossible, but it's a stretch. We'll see how it goes. 80 laps. You know, from one perspective, I only need to gain 3 spots in 80 laps. It's just a long time.
1 to go.
But, you know, in order to gain those spots, I not only have to hold off guys like Chris Wright, Nick Mass, and Andy Telgenhof, I have to pass guys like Daniel Eberhardt, Alec Daffin, and Reggie Ortega. So, and Gerald Darling, he's no slouch either. Spike says gets punted on the first lap, calling him. You know, sometimes Spikes makes these predictions, and sometimes he is not wrong. So, if that happens, that will be a test of character and the strength of my commitment to the pledge.
Stand up there, boy.
Let's do this thing. Pace cars in. We're go. We're racing. Green flag. We're racing, and we are. Oh, Daniel got a great jump. Trying to hold on to fourth. Fighting off a good challenge on the inside there.
Clear. Inside.
From Jared T. Darling.
1, 3, 4. Still there.
Well, it made it through lap 1, and then the caution came out.
Walk me through your lap one time real quick.
I have nowhere to go. Ah.
Oh, no. No, 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 John, no. Not John Peddle. He's one of the nicest guys on iRacing.
Close.
Well, this sucks.
How bad is it there, John?
Well, my steering wheel's 45 degrees to the left.
Oh.
Yeah, I tried to miss that wreck. I went to the wall and no room.
Yeah, sometimes there's just nothing you can do, man. That sucks.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get fixed here, but damn it. I just finished work. I was excited about my first race of the day. Oh, that went to the wayside pretty quick.
So, this might be a mistake. There are a few guys staying out. I don't know. I probably should have stayed out.
Start looking for your sign. 5,
I'm gonna regret this
3, 2, 1.
for sure.
Stop on the sign.
All right. I got baited. Oh, I lost all the spots.
How are you tonight, John?
Doing all right.
Go, man, go. Go, man, go. All right, buddy. Line up behind.
That was a bad
14.
mistake. I just gave up all my track position. Well, that makes it interesting. That was stupid. Why did I do that? The tires were still at 100% too. What a knucklehead. Let's see where I actually sort out. Because I was 5th. Now I am 14th. Yeah, 9 spots for 1 lap pressure tires. That was brilliant strategy. Or 2 lap pressure tires. We'll see. Maybe it will make a difference. Sometimes the fall off for that first lap is pretty significant. But I don't know. I feel like that was definitely the wrong call. See, what happened was, though, I saw guys behind me. It looked like there were going to be a bunch of guys going in, and it might just be the top 5 that stayed out. I should have known better. I should have known that some of the guys in the back were going to use that as an opportunity to move forward. And, yeah, strategy whiff on my part. Nothing more than that. But, you know,
1 to go.
we made it. We made our decision. Now we're going to try to take advantage of these tires and work our way up through.
1:02.76.
It's actually also bad practice because tomorrow night, with tire limits, there's no way that I would pit with 2 laps on the tires.
Nice new car there, John.
Yeah, thanks, Carl. It's promoting my buddy's tech company. This is the car that I run in the Podium Esports Elite Series.
Outstanding. I'll see you tomorrow night there.
Get that thing cleaned out real well. Get ready to go
10-4. All right, pace cars in.
Off. Be ready.
on the button.
55.77. Inside. Quarter. Still inside. Still there. Still inside. Clear. Inside.
Telgenhof's got position on me.
24.083. Still inside. Still there.
Problem here is that I've gotten boxed in on the high side and I can't go anywhere. So I'm stuck behind slower traffic.
Too wide inside. 23.731.
Dodson backs out of that. That was a smart self-preservation move on his part. I thought that guy was going to come up.
Actually, whoever that was.
Yeah, I might have pooped a little on that one.
0.971 outside. Go outside.
That was a nice save.
Outside clear.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Outside. Still out there. Quarter outside. Clear high. 23.
All right.
7.
Let's just fall in line here behind Andy, and he should be getting inside these cars, and we'll just try. Whoa, no.
Near the high side. Working the bottom and out. Clear.
Sorry,
Clear.
Andy.
Good job. One only. Clear.
Nice save.
24.835.
Was trying so hard to get by him, by the spinning car before it came back up. I'll let him back by if he's able to get to my bumper. If not, I'll hold the spot. Punched my nose in a little bit too, not what I wanted to do. And I also didn't want the 4X.
3, 2. Outside. Still there. Door outside. Still outside. Still outside. 23.
Definitely shouldn't have pitted. This has been a loser of a strategy call for sure.
Outside 2. Still there, in and out. Outside. 1. Still there, your door. 24.022. Still there. Still outside.
Let him go.
Clear high.
Go back to the plan and follow him through.
Inside 24.297. Clear low if you need it.
Oh, jeez.
Inside. Inside. Still inside. Clear low. Working the bottom. Looks clear. Inside.
All right.
Still there. Clear him. Clear. 24.551.
Just trying to exercise some patience here.
Outside.
Get around these guys without
Still there.
messing up the car more than I already have.
Clear. Outside. Still outside.
These tires really aren't helping at all.
24.127.
But-
Still there.
Looks like these other guys are
Still outside.
overdriving their cars a little
Clear
bit.
up top.
If I take care of my stuff, I might have something better
Outside.
as the run goes on.
Still there. Door. Clear if you need it. 24.179.
I got Jake Goodwin right in front of us now in the Hooters car. Jake's a big Chase Elliott fan.
Okay,
Always
dude. Thanks for the room.
runs the Chase Elliott steams.
Yeah, I never touched it. Didn't have to.
Gentle.
24.127. Working outside. Still outside. Still outside. Clear. 24.244. Outside. Still outside. Clear, clear, clear.
All right.
Outside, outside.
Oftentimes, you know, and why I like working the bottom is that often if you run the bottom correctly, you can really save a lot of tire,
Clear, clear, clear.
and it'll work,
24.1.
save a lot of tire,
Outside.
and it'll work better on the long run.
Outside. Still outside. Still there. Still there.
Really important to learn how to pass here because, you know, this track and any track that has progressive banking like this does give the outside a lot of options in terms of being able to hold off cars on the bottom.
Outside. Still there.
So this is really good practice in learning how to
24.
make effective passes on the bottom lane. As a cloud moves over the track.
Outside. Still out there. Clear. 24.
Yeah, I mostly run oval. I do road from time to time. I'm planning on running the Bathurst 12-hour race next weekend. I did the Roar before the 24 and the 24 hours this year.
Still there. Still out there. Clear. 24.2.
Go, John.
1. Outside. Still outside.
Thanks, man.
Clear high.
Appreciate that. Sometimes you wear a guy down enough, he gets tired of racing you.
24.1.
Everyone's lap times are really, really, really similar. I'm running lap times right now that are
That's
as
not
fast
what
as
it
the leader. I'm just very, very, very far behind the leaders. This definitely seems to be working over the long run. Lap 28 of 80.
24.1.
Do have enough fuel to go to the end by a lot. That's. I don't think I needed the pit stop though. I think we started with enough fuel. Now for the 8 car, since he is running the low line, we might try to get to his outside here.
24.168.
Make a pass around him. Or we might go to the inside.
24.229. Outside. Clear high.
Wasn't able to keep the nose in there. the strategy call was a terrible one. But that said, still not in terrible shape. We're 12th place. We're still not even halfway through the race. There's a lot that can happen here.
24.57.
And if this does go green the rest of the way, I do think that some of these guys who have been abusing their tires are going to be hurt. Reckless, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the family. So 16 right there. He might do well to just let the 2 go. Drift, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the family.
24.448. Outside. Clear. Outside.
16 got roughed up a little bit there.
Clear high.
Thanks for the room, 16.
25.074.
Made a couple bobbles on this run that have cost me a little bit of time. Lap times are continuing to slow down. But I've got decent pace here. Elon just disconnected. I don't know if he was caught up in that first wreck or if something else happened to him. There were a couple guys who spun on this green flag that didn't bring out the caution, so he might have been one of those.
Outside. Clear.
Looks like the one might have burned his stuff off. He pitted with us,
24.
restarted with us,
7.
but he has not made any moves up through the field, and is now dropping back behind guys that restarted behind him on this run.
Outside.
Myself
Still
included.
there. Clear high.
Yeah, he's that right there. What just happened to him in that corner? Telltale sign of a car that has burned their right front off completely.
Go inside. Very nice work. Get your rhythm. Still inside. Clear inside. Outside. Still outside. Still there. Clear.
Back in the top 10, Canducci, how's it going, mate?
3, 2. Working the outside. Clear.
How have you
Clear,
been? I
clear.
haven't dropped in
Outside,
on your
outside.
stream in a little bit. Feel like a lot of us get so busy, it's hard for us to drop in on each other's streams lately.
Outside. Still there. Working the outside. Clear high. 24.858.
All right.
Outside. Still out there.
There we go.
Still outside.
That's what you really want, is to get that good drive off the corner,
24.
particularly off of turn 4.
7.
Be a little bit more patient with the throttle. Make sure that you've got that thing pointed straight coming off the corner so that you can really get the dig. That way you can stay even with the guy to the outside. And, you know, you don't make passes in one move usually. Usually you just kind of get along next to a guy and then you make progress. It's a little bit different from road racing. Road racing, you usually want to get the guy in one move. It doesn't always happen that way. But in oval racing, it's a real battle door to door usually over the course of multiple laps. Corey, thanks for the host. Much appreciated. Welcome to Corey's Viewers. Moral Hitman, how's it going?
24.961.
Right there, I spun my tires a little bit, got loose, and lost all that progress that I had made, so I got to go back to work on them again.
Outside. Still outside. Oh.
And that's why they'll fight you hard.
Fellas, we
So-
have had a very, very difficult official this week, so make sure we're finding our P's and Q's. Closed.
Made it back up to 10th.
We're gonna have to
What was I, 14th, 15th on that restart, so gained 5 spots. Oh, no worries, Corey. Hope that you get that power outage resolved, or that the electric company resolves it for you. Would have liked to have picked off maybe another, at least get the 8 picked off before that caution came out, but that's all right. There's a little trick that you can do, is use the in-car adjustment, slide that brake bias forward. It's going to make getting into the pit stall a little bit easier. Uh-oh, Chris Wright with issues. X-Wolf, how's it going? Daryl, you lost power during the league race? Dang it. That's no good at all, man. We're going to stay way to the outside because we know that all these guys in front of us are going to be pitting before we do. So we might be able to gain a little bit if we can
Start
get
looking for your
down
sign.
pit road efficiently and into our stall here,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
which is right there.
Stop on the sign.
That's going to kill us. That'll cost us a little bit of time. 4.4 seconds optional. Don't need to take that. That's not going to be hurting us at all.
Domingo, hard, hard, hard.
So we held serve at least. And maybe gained a spot if other people messed up worse. I could have definitely gained spots if I had not slid the box there. Waterline supposed today. Oh man. Yeah, no, this is this cold front that's come across the U.S. with the what do they call it? Polar vortex. I mean, that is like serious cold weather.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 8.
All right, so it looks like we did gain 1 spot because the 12 had even worse troubles in the pit road than we did. We're up to 9th. 2 out of 8 weeks issue that's out of your control. I hear you, man. That sometimes that's just the way that the brakes go, unfortunately. Andy, sorry again about that contact in 3 and 4, man. I was trying to get in front of that guy that was spinning in case it came back up, and I didn't realize you were checking up as much as you were. Hope I didn't hurt your car too bad.
That's cool, bro. We don't have brake lights, and it's just racing. Shit happens. It was crazy, though, for a second.
Yeah, it was a heck of a save you made, man. Nice job hanging on to it. When you came back up on me, I let you back by pretty easy.
Yeah, for a minute I thought I was running 8th one steering racial.
Definitely should not have pitted on that first caution. That was a major mistake on my part.
No, I did it too. I took 2 tires. Lefts were still at 100.
Yeah, but you started out back. I was in 5th.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the guys behind me going in. I thought that the whole field was just going to come in like they do sometimes. That it didn't happen though.
Yeah, I figured nothing to lose there. Come in and take 2 tires.
Faux show. Yeah, I'm showing you as 14 spots up from your starting spot. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah, I don't have anything on. I have no idea where I'm at.
1 to go. What are you chewing on? Carrots and celery. Right. 1 minute.
All right.
4.54.
Minus 53 in Chicago with wind chill. Oh, they do call it the Windy City. That is bitingly cold. I wouldn't want to be outside in that. Yeah, 10-4 Spitz. You know, go out there and just experience it and then get right back inside.
Heading to 53.
Yeah. No, I mean, the Mother Nature does offer up some pretty cool stuff when you get outside the normal bounds of what you usually deal with, so. I'll have to check. That's a good reminder to check for some pictures like that. I bet that Lake Michigan photo is pretty cool. But there's some other stuff that looks neat out there too.
Outside. Still outside.
All right.
Everybody half. 23.73.
Working on Nick Mass. Don't know if we're actually going to be able to make the pass or not.
Clear high.
We're up in the top 10 now. There's no expectation that these passes are going to be easier, that these guys are going to let us go. We got to fight for it.
23.461.
I'm going to try to get that top 5 back. Leaders are all running right down on the bottom.
23.461. Outside. Still there. Still there, your door. Clear high.
So hard to complete the pass there.
653.
Probably needed to. I probably entered too shallow with it. It messed up my angle coming off the corner.
Outside. Clear.
Back end got loose. James, thank you for the host. Much appreciated.
6, 7, 8.
Got to ask my bots for shout-outs. Should have given shout-outs to Corey, Canducci. John Douglas Lord, how's it going? Come on.
23.728.
This is the thing with fixed setup, is that we've all got the same setup, so all the cars are really, are perfectly evenly matched. It's all about trying to find an inch here, inch there. And we're all running about the same speed, so you have to go faster than the other guy. But that's only part of it. You got to find a way to get around him while while he's taking away your corner exit, so you're on a non-optimal line. Makes passing very difficult. guys in front of you get side by side, sometimes that can present an opportunity
5, 7.
to make a move. Andy with the slide job. 10's going to try to cross him over.
23.908.
So usually that's the way that the slide job works, is the guy won't usually check up and let you in line. He'll cross you over, and then you'll have the preferred line on the outside, and usually you can fight the guy off there. But you see, even with pulling off the slide job, it still took Andy an entire lap to actually complete that pass. Now he's got the position established in front of the 10. And you can see why the 10's not just going to give it up, because now that he's lost the spot, he's fallen in the clutches of the 8. 4's coming after the 8 and the 10 as well. And then I'm right behind them. So you never want to give spots up to people. They're going to try to get them back. There's always someone else. You know, we're racing drivers. We're vicious. Any spot you have is a spot that I don't. So in order for me to get a position, I have to actually go up and take it away from you.
24.16. Still inside. You're clear. Still inside.
It's that competition, that direct head-to-head battle. That's what makes racing so much fun and so intense. When you got a simulator like iRacing that executes it so well, it's just, I love it.
24.1.
All right, here we go. By the way, if you're watching and you do not have an iRacing subscription and you're thinking about signing up, hit ! iRacing. You can use my referral link. So when you sign up, I get a little bit of something for it. You don't have to do it, but if you do it, it's much appreciated. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can head over to twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. And even if I'm not streaming, you can still use that command in my chat to get the referral link. And so while I was talking and yapping, he managed to make a pass around the 4 of Nick Mass on the outside. The 8 just broke loose. Just like that. If I can hold him off here coming off turn 4. We've moved up to 7th spot.
24.469.
Still down from where we qualified, but we've been making gains. The 10 of Reggie Ortega has, in fact, been able to hold on to that 6th spot after he lost 5th to the 2 of Andrew Telgenhof.
24.304.
I need to gain 2 more spots, and I've got 10 laps to do it to get a top 5 and make chat very happy. So I think the getting by Andy's going to be tough. Our best spot is if we can get by the 10 and then that 9 falls out of his seat, is probably our best opportunity. Of course, a caution would throw everything into crazy land. Not sure I really want that. I think we'd have to pit, but at the same time, you almost don't want to pit in a situation like that because it'd be a very short shootout on the restart there. running decent laps. I don't know if we're gaining enough to really be able to make a threat at the top 5 that we need to. Andy's 0.8 in front. 9 is of Alfred is 1.1 in front. That's a lot to run down. We don't have many laps. But we are inching in there, so you know, things can happen late in these races sometimes. Got the 5 and the 6 are side by side for second too. Daniel is just gone. I really paid the price for that bad pit strategy. I recovered most of the positions that I lost, but instead of fighting from 5th and working from that spot, I've spent the entire race working my way through the field and still haven't been able to get back to the spot that I was holding when I pitted and gave it up. Whoa. 6 really overdrove it heading into 3 that time. Locked it up, slid sideways. We got 3 laps to go. Alright.
Good job.
2 to go.
24.74. Outside is clear.
But not only am I trying to gain on the guys in front, guys in back are making things really interesting too. White flag.
Maybe I got white flag. 24.703.
Closing in on the 10. I don't think I'm going to have enough.
Outside. Still outside.
Nice win, Daniel.
Nice race, guys. That was fun. Yep, bad pit
Good
call.
one, Daniel. Good race up there, guys.
Second flag, bud.
Yeah, great win, Daniel. Well done.
You did a really good job, and you drove really, really well.
A lot of fun.
Gained a little iRacing. That's good.
Guys, you prepared a great race car.
Less promotion, more bump and running. That was fun. And we did finish in time to be able to go do a National Series race at New Smyrna. Let's pull in here. Bets paid out. Winning bet was finish. Yeah, top 10 probably should have been a top 5. I made that terrible pit call that really boxed me. Should try oh, that's right. The trucks are at Eldora. I think I'm just going to do the 2 races tonight, guys, honestly. Like, I've been really tired. I need to but I am going to do the New Smyrna race. Oh. Oh, yep. John Peddle just picked the wrong way to go through that, it looks like. Whoa, hold on. That, naughty. That is protestable. Now, I don't blame him for being upset, but woohoo. That was a nice save by the 19. Suffer from Eldora. I actually enjoy Eldora. Yeah, there was. I mean, look at this. That's why. I really did need to gas it up to get by him. Otherwise, I would have been creamed. I had no margin of error there at all. But I did not intend to use up Andy in the process. So, not the finish that I wanted, but I'm honestly feeling pretty good about how I did in that race. That was a little bit of an accordion effect there for the 16. Oh, 18 into the wall. Pedal just scrapes it there. 16, that actually looked like it might have been netcode. 23 gets loose. That'll happen a lot. It's really easy to spin the tires coming off the corners. Slap the wall. I don't know why they were pitting under caution or under green. Whoa! 16 lost it, and Goodwin just trucked him there. Oh, the 4 lost it heading into the pits, or that's the end of the race. Good stuff. That was fun. So let's see. I don't know where that was. So this is the part where we get the cover shot for YouTube here. How close did he get? That was the only reason that I didn't get hit is because I gassed it up into Andy's car. I just, you know, I saw him coming up, and I was like, I've got to, my only chance of missing this is, you know, I saw him go, and I'm like, I got to go. So it ended up, I felt bad that I bumped into Andy, but looking at the replay, it's like I had no margin for error there. I was going to get tagged if I did not gas it up and do my best to get around that as quickly as I could. So that made a good screenshot. It wasn't much. All right, let's pull up the results here, and just enough time to make it over to do maybe a lap or two of practice at New Smyrna. So, Daniel, congratulations on the win. Well done. I'll take 7th. Gained 27 I rating. No safety. Just a even push on that with the 4 incident points. If I gain another 27, I can get back to my 4K. So, yeah, if you like this, if you're watching this on YouTube, you like the video, click the like button, hit subscribe, head over to twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore, and click that big old heart to give me a follow. Thank you very much. Peace out.